Financial freedom is a goal for lots of people. So let's see how aligned your financial habits are. Financial freedom habit number 1, goals. It's well documented now that having a goal, especially written down and tracked, is far more likely to make it happen. So if you just have ideas in your mind, like save up for this or get costs down on that, then try switching it up. Get specific with numbers and write it down, ideally in a way you can track your progress along the way. It's also important to have both big and small goals. These can be, but don't have to be linked. So you could have being mortgage free as your big goal and then have a series of smaller goals that will be stepping stones for you along that journey. Let me know some of your goals in the comments. It could be nice to share the experience. Education. This isn't about your academic studies from school. It's about improving your financial knowledge now. If you make similar money mistakes regularly, then you should educate yourself around that topic to prevent it happening again. Reading books, watching videos, attending workshops, signing up for courses, however you go about it, the more foundational knowledge you can give yourself around money will mean you can make better financial decisions in the future. So try to switch your mindset over. If there's something about your money, your bank, interest rates, mortgages, or whatever it is, educate yourself on the subject. Money is often a topic that we tend to rely on other people to help us understand or make decisions on, which is a little weird when you think about how important and personal it is. And remember, this is not financial advice, and I'm not a financial advisor. Budget. This is not about cutting back or restricting yourself to a budget. Instead, it's about knowing your numbers, understanding your spending habits, knowing any seasonal adjustments, and having sinking funds in place, etc. This is an all-encompassing term for financial management. So anything you can think of that you do or feel that the financially free probably do to manage their money, then this is the section for that. Moving money between accounts, having multiple accounts, investing percentages of income, allocating outgoings, and more. How you manage your money will be different to other people, but it's clear that those with a better plan and method of management tend to have more stable finances and less stress around the topic of money. No debt. Your version of the term financially free may vary, but I think it's safe to say that having no high interest debt would be on the list. When it comes to a mortgage or student loans, these can be a much lower priority. If you are in debt, then having a plan to pay them off will help. There are lots of different methods to this, but the debt avalanche that leads you to pay off debt in order of interest rates will usually be optimal. Things like credit cards can be a great tool in your financial arsenal, but only when used correctly. If you leave yourself paying interest on credit cards, then go back and look at managing your budget and having goals to clear through your debts. Frugal-ish. When you picture your ideal financial free lifestyle, you probably don't imagine having to cut back on everything. And that's not what this habit is about. It is, however, highly likely that you would know where you could cut back. And most importantly, the difference between the essentials and the luxuries. You may have noticed those affluent friends of yours have some frugal habits around parts of their life. They seem to have money and are happy to spend it. Well, that comes from budgeting and managing money. Working towards spending your money on the things that bring you joy and restricting it everywhere else makes sense. So knowing the areas where you are happy and want to put your money is great. Understanding how to spend less in the other areas can be essential. Retirement plan or pension. Whether it is to do with earning rental income from a property or a string of passive investment streams you have set up, having a plan for retirement is important. A great tip is to understand your pension. If you are getting contribution benefits from your employer, how can you leverage that to its full potential? You can often increase the amount that you are paying to get more out of your employer as free money. So ask your HR department for the details, or look into your personal pension and find out if there are any ways you could be optimizing your output. Growth. Is your first instinct when something goes wrong with money to cut back? Need to find money to pay for an unexpected bill, and your mind jumps straight to what you are going to go without. Cutting back will only get you so far. Once you've spent years cutting back, using cashback and all the offers you can, the big savings you were making in the beginning start to shrink. It gets harder and harder to squeeze a saving out of anything or cut back on something any further. A big habit you will see amongst the financially free is their focus on growing and making money. This can be short-term from working extra hours, side jobs, and side hustles or investing. Investments can come in many forms, such as property or stocks and shares, but it is a pretty common trend amongst the affluent. It's not just about investing, it's the mindset and passion to grow your money. Changing your attitude and mindset around anything is difficult, but take some time to consider the difference in focusing on making more money over trying to cut back and save what you have. Advice. I talked earlier about not relying on others and educating yourself. Well, to counter that, a great source of knowledge and ideas can come from seeking professional advice. Seeing a financial advisor to get a financial plan tailored specifically towards your finances and goals can do wonderful things. This habit extends to just being a bit more open to the topic of money, stopping it being such a taboo thing and being happy to talk about it. Negotiation. This habit takes a lot of forms. Asking for more hours at work, that promotion you deserve, or simply a pay rise is something many of us are afraid to do. Building up your confidence around these things can change a lot going forward though. You can carry the skills across from hunting out savings, using the best offers and cashback, and all the efforts you go through to get something at the best price. This last habit is my favorite. Automation. Make as many things as you can happen automatically. This means you won't have to remember to do it. It won't be sitting in the back of your head, and that means less stress for you. Think savings, bills, investments, sinking funds, pensions, and well, anything else you manage. Banking apps allow you to do so much now. You'll be surprised. Some can be set up to put money into savings every time it rains. So look into, find out what you can do and automate as much as you can. If you want to see how to use the Starling bank apps, then check out this video. Let me know in the comments how many of these 12 habits you follow and leave a like if you enjoyed the video. Thank you for watching. Bye.